Oh, hi. I have something really cool to show you. It's finally here. What, you might ask? I'm glad you did. It's the BookBook for iPhone 5 from 12 South. I've had several of their other products, Compass, which is the stand for iPad, BookBook for iPad. They only make stuff for Apple, and it's all really, really cool. So I want to show you this. We're going to take a look here in just a second, but really quickly, I want to remind you of a couple of features that a lot of folks, including myself, were hoping to have changed in the old version of the BookBook for iPhone 4, 4S, which I have right here. Most of the changes that I think needed to be made were centered around the way that the phone fit into the case and also its usability with the camera function. You'll notice this little bookmark tab right here. That's how the phone was secured in there. And as you used it and it got worn, which it's supposed to do, one of the things that unfortunately happened though is that this would have the tendency to fall and the phone could just fall out quite simply. So that kind of needed some attention, I think. The second thing revolving around this same little tab is that when you wanted to take a photograph, and it worked okay, but when you wanted to take a photo, you had to pull the tab up, slide the phone up, take the photo. But something that really wasn't so great around that is when you were doing that, and I like to take pictures in landscape, but either way, is you ended up with this, and part of your view was blocked, and it was really hard to frame a photograph properly and get a good picture. So that was probably the main thing that I think needed to be paid attention to. And the folks at 12 South have done that, and I think remarkably so. So we'll take a look. Some of the videos I've seen and I've seen on the website, those problems have been taken care of. So here it is. One of the things I've said before, I really, really enjoy 12 South's packaging. They only make things for Apple. Their packaging is Apple-esque, as I like to say. It's very simple, very elegant, very functional, and works really, really well. And the new version of BookBook is no exception to that. So we'll go ahead and get it out here. Put that over there. And yeah, as I said, they have a little bit of Apple humor, if you will. Inside the underneath the BookBook here, we have the Command Q staring card, and of course, if you speak Apple, you know that that's quit staring. So there's what, 4 of these in here. So if somebody's remarking at the beauty and the coolness of your BookBook, you can just give them one of these cards and say, "Get your own. Stop drooling on mine." So I may have to get a hold of Bridget or somebody there and have them send me a few more, because I don't think 4 of these are enough. And then some little 12 South stickers there as well. So that's really nice. They really, really do a good job on their packaging. So let's dive in here. We'll take off the little band. We'll open it up. There's the inside. We have a stunt iPhone here, and this is where your ID and your ATM or debit cards or what have you will go. One of the biggest changes that's readily apparent as soon as we take out the stunt phone there, we'll get that over there, is this. And there you have it, the big eyeball size hole. And it's that size for a reason. I'm going to go ahead and put my iPhone 5 in here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. When you put the phone in, I've had one of these snap cases before. When you put the phone in, you want to start at the bottom, and that kind of opens up the rest of the case as you snap it in. So start at the bottom, click that in there, and then the rest will just kind of click into place, and then we're all in there. Nice and snug, not going to go anywhere. And the reason I was talking about before with the hole being the size that it is it has to have access to 3 different things actually, not just the camera, but also the flash, of course. And then in the middle, you remember Apple put an extra microphone on the outside of iPhone to help with the noise canceling functionality. So access to that is necessary as well. And it's this big to make sure that you get good capture with your photos. You're not having the case, shadow or anything like that. And also with the functionality of the flash as well. So that's a really, really big help. You can open it, take your photos, take them landscape if you want. You can't close the book and do it, but that's fine. You can still take your photos that way. The other thing that was remarkable to me, and I learned this away from using any case with the phone, is that when you are using your phone, your iPhone, and you want to take a photograph, maybe a candid shot, and you don't want somebody to really know. Now, I'm not condoning any nefarious or crazy activity, but if you're using a headset, remember that the plus volume button is also a shutter, and that works with the headset. So if you've got a headset plugged into it, you can just push that plus button on the headset and take a picture. Now, you can also do that with the book closed and just kind of guess, okay, yeah, that's the frame, and click, click, click. If you want to be candid about it, again, I'm not condoning any nefarious activity, but it makes for a nice kind of a bonus, if you will. So we've got our phone in there. We've got the BookBook for iPhone 5 card here. Oh, thank you. Revealed as you slide it out. That's always nice. Again, the packaging is really, really great. And of course, yep, it's the user guide, a very, very simple user guide, I'm assuming, since it's very small. Putting your phone in, cards, cash receipts, yep, we've done, we're going to do that in a second. Don't get it wet. It is leather. And scuffs and wrinkles, great. Yeah, of course, it is leather. You'll see with my version of iPhone 4S version here that it does have the scuffs and wrinkles and those kinds of things. So it is kind of nice once it gets worn in, and it has its own look, and it's easy to tell that it's yours just at a glance. So we'll go ahead and we'll slide our IDs and things in here and get it all set up. You don't want to put too much in because it's really made to just carry a few things. One of the things I found here in Japan as well is that the money here is quite a bit wider than in the United States, and so if you fold like a bill just in half, when you stick it in, it doesn't go in all the way. Well, just fold it more. Well, yes, I do, and then it gets a bit thicker and it gets a little cumbersome. And I really don't need to carry a lot of cash because we have a lot of electronic money here. I have 3 or 4 different kinds of electronic money that I use, so I really don't need to carry a lot of cash. It's not as big of an impact on me. We'll put the old Starbucks card in there maybe, and another ID card here. So we're all loaded up. We're all set. That's it, and it's ready to go. It really, really looks nice. The edges here are leather around the part where the phone snaps in. You have great easy access to all of your mute switch and your volume buttons, also the ports, the lightning bolt port and speakers on the bottom, and of course, and you'll see I'm holding this upside down now, the standby switch on the top. That's not going to go anywhere. It's really, really snug in there. The 12 South logo is embossed right here onto the back. Really, really nice looking. One thing I didn't show you yet is the size comparison. It is quite a bit taller, of course, because iPhone 5 is taller. It's about a whole finger taller, if you will. So that's it. It's a quick look. I'm going to put it right to work and get some use traveling around. I commute into Tokyo every day and use it a lot. So we'll do another video after it's had some life on the road or on the rails, if you will. And we'll see how it goes. But that's it for now. It's the BookBook for iPhone 5 from the great folks at 12 South. Comes in, this is the black version. I did have the brown before, but I switched colors, so now I've got the black. BookBook for iPhone 5, 12 South, 12south.com, also Amazon, Apple, and some other retailers, but I recommend you get it directly from them. They have free domestic shipping in the U.S., and they're really, really great folks to deal with. So that's it. BookBook for iPhone 5. I'm Josh. Yes, I'm in Japan. I'm out. Take care. See ya.